Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kayla questioned Marlena in her office as to why she wasn't with John. John had been called away on a case by the ISA, Marlena recounted. Marlena remarked, "I don't know where John is or how long he'll be gone." Maggie was gazing at Victor's portrait when Sarah entered the Kiriakis' living room. Sarah remarked, "I know you miss him so much. We simply feel so much for the people we love at this time of year. The ones we lost," Maggie remarked. According to Maggie, Victor would rather that she concentrate on her blessings. "Perhaps we could have dessert at the Horton house. I hope to see everyone," Maggie remarked. Sarah concurred. Sarah remarked, "I have many wonderful memories of Thanksgiving with Dad's side of the family. They had occasionally been fortunate enough to hear Doug sing," Sarah said with a smile. "It's possible that Doug will perform tonight." Maggie uttered those words. Paulina questioned Lonnie about DC in the Price residence. "There, we've truly adapted to life. We've formed some strong friendships," Lonnie remarked. "Well, it's pretty obvious that you and your spouse don't want to move back," Paulina remarked. Lonnie emphasized that she and Eli still intended to return to Salem at some point. Admire Days, B&B, General Hospital, or other soap operas. Participate in the discussion on our SC boards. To interact with fans and start a conversation right away, click here. Eli had made a visit to see Julie a top priority, according to Lonnie, when Paulina mentioned that she and Julie were excited to have their grandchildren nearer to home. Lonnie remarked, "You know, even though he didn't grow up with the Hortons, they have become very close over the years." Paulina remarked, "I just think it is so sweet the way he dotes on Julie." Doug and Julie had gone above and beyond to welcome Eli into the family, Lonnie said, nodding. Jennifer informed Eli that JJ and Chad had been called away in the Horton dining room. "That's terrible." Eli remarked, "I know Grandma was looking forward to having a full house." Jennifer said, "Perhaps you could just stay and eat a little before you have to go to Abe and Paulina's." "I don't think Julie will give me a choice in the matter," Eli joked. Jennifer remarked, "You know your grandma loves you so much and she misses you and Lonnie and the twins. The emotion is reciprocal. Not only are Doug and Julie my two favorite individuals, but they are also members of my family." Eli remarked, "I am very much looking forward to spending some time with them." The main room was filled with a solemn Jack came back from Doug's quarters. Julie questioned, "Where's Doug?" as she proudly displayed her grandmother's candlesticks. "Have you roused him?" "I made an effort." "I'm so sorry, Julie," Jack murmured. Julie let out a cry. Jack quickly pulled Julie into his embrace. "He can't leave," Julie said. Jack apologized in a whisper. "Have you checked his pulse? Are you sure?" Julie inquired. "I'm sure," Jack said. Jack gave Julie a hug as she turned away. "What am I able to do? Is there anything I can do?" Jack inquired. Jack was asked by Julie to inform the entire dining room. Julie burst into sobs and fell into Doug's chair as Jack hurried out. Eli and Jennifer were chatting when Jack staggered into the dining room. The children stated that they require an additional 3 minutes to complete their board games. Jennifer remarked, "I hope you had better luck with Doug." Jack turned his head away. "What's wrong?" inquired Jennifer. A devastated Julie gazed off into space in the living room. Eli entered and crouched next to Julie. "What am I able to do?" Eli inquired. Julie said, "Just be with me." Eli remained silent while holding Julie. Jack gave Jennifer a hug in the dining room. "I'm very sorry for Julie." Jennifer replied, "I'm so sorry for our family. Doug was simply brimming with life, love, joy, and kindness. Without him, I believe the world will be much darker," Jack remarked. Jennifer mentioned that whenever she contacted the house to speak with Thomas and Charlotte, they were typically with Doug. "They love him," Jack concurred. Jack was asked by Jennifer to bring the children to Maggie's house. I can see what's going on with Maggie. Additionally, I can speak with Kayla, who can arrange for someone to come here and look after Doug, Jack added. Jennifer stated she will call the family while fighting back tears. Jennifer called Hope while Jack went to get the children. Hope was informed by Jennifer that Doug had died while he was asleep. Hope was silent for a while as she took in the information. Hope inquired about Julie after fighting back tears. Jennifer said Eli is with her. I'm glad you're there. I ought to be there, Hope stumbled. Jennifer pledged, we will look after her in the interim. I'm sure you will, Hope said. Hope regretted not scheduling extra time to return home. Your dad recognized it. He understood that you needed to be near Bo, Jennifer remarked. Hope started crying. I was unable to say farewell. I kept my affection for him a secret. How important he was to me, Hope remarked. Jennifer emphasized that Doug was aware of Hope's devotion for him. Hope inquired about Julie once more. Julie is a woman of great strength. She is surrounded by her relatives. Will you be all right, though? Jennifer stated. Hope mentioned Sean's impending return home. Give Julie a huge hug. Tell her I sent it. Express my love for her to her. Hope said, I'll be home soon. Hope started crying after the call was over. Oh, Hope said, Daddy. Hope recalled the time she received a gold watch from Doug and Julie at her 18th birthday celebration. I love you, baby, Doug had murmured. Never forget that. She was no longer a baby, Hope had observed. You will always be my baby, Doug had retorted. Hope had been wished a happy life by Doug. You will carry a number of blessings with you. Your good health, brilliant mind, attractiveness, and our prosperity as well. Additionally, Doug had stated, remember that you are loved and cherished just as much as you were on the day of your birth. Hope cried over the recollection. She informed Sean of Doug's passing when he got home. Sean gave his mother a hug and said he had loved Doug a lot. I'm positive you did, my love. He also had a deep affection for you. Hope remarked, he was proud of you even before you were born. Hope recalled her pregnancy with Sean as she gave him a hug. Doug had mentioned that after worrying about the ideal gift, he had come to the realization that it was right at home. Hope discovered a baby blanket inside the box. Your mother believed that all women should knit small items for their unborn children when she was expecting you. Despite her inability to distinguish between a potato and a needle, Addie persisted. She worked every day for 6 months to create this lovely little blanket for your cot, Doug had remarked. Hope had held the blanket tightly against her chest. You see, you would never let it go and would always keep it close, just like you are right now. Doug had remarked, I thought maybe your baby would like it too. I adore it. Hope had given her father a hug and added, and I love you too. Hope told Sean that his grandfathers had been really delighted to hear that Sean Douglas was named after them, and she sighed at the recollection. Doug continued to express his immense honor. And what do you know? Hope laughed and added, he was certain you were going to play the piano. Grandpa was always better than me. Sean remarked, I think he was disappointed that I didn't keep up with it. Hope responded that Doug had always been proud of Sean and shook her head nay. Hope recalled the time she spent at a piano with Doug after Sean had gone to prepare tea. You have my undying love. Hope had added, I'm so happy I have you here to lean on. Want to discuss it? Doug had inquired. Hope had expressed her desire to sit with Doug and enjoy his piano playing. Daddy, you were there for me no matter what. At all times, Hope remarked. Sean brought the tea back.